Londinium, 5th century AD. In our world, a frontier post. In this world, the dark heartbeat of Rome. But a machine of this scale cannot run on coal and steam alone. It runs on the blood and broken backs of the conquered. For decades, the Pax Romana maintained order through terror, crushing the local Celtic tribes under mechanical boots. But pressure has a limit, and in the dark underground of Britannia, that limit has just been breached.
Deep beneath the notice of the Emperor, a whispered defiance turned into a coordinated conspiracy.
They didn't have Rome's factories, but they had Rome's stolen secrets and a burning desire for vengeance. The spark was struck in the deep woods of Caledonia, a routine Roman supply convoy carrying vital high-pressure fuel canisters.
Waiting, watching, holding a collective breath. Strike!
Out of the fog, the rebellion materialized, not as primitive savages, but as weaponized ghosts of the forest. But the Iron Bingduan do not panic. They are engineered for war, encased in brass, and powered by high-pressure fury. Iron bolts met pneumatic pressure. The forest became an industrial slaughterhouse as the two factions tore each other apart.
Then, Rome deployed its ultimate answer, the steam Centurion. 6 barrels of cold-rolled iron, fueled by superheated steam, capable of erasing a village in seconds.
The rebellion was being vaporized, pure industrial supremacy cutting down flesh and bone. Cornered, broken, the leader of the resistance realized that conventional weapons could never defeat the automated empire.
So, he chose a different path. Absolute annihilation. She turned herself into a human boiler explosion.
When the news reached Rome, there was no sorrow. Only an icy, calcified fury. The Emperor demanded a lesson that history would never forget.
An executive order was stamped in blood-red ink. The total pacification and erasure of Britannia.
Crossing the turbulent English Channel, they brought with them the full, unyielding wrath of a modern industrial god.
Thousands of fresh iron legions flooded the shores. This was no longer a police action. It was a war of extinction. The surviving rebels retreated deep into the dark mountains of Wales, driven into the cold stone like hunted animals.
But in the dark, they had been building a nightmare of their own. A weapon born of pure desperation. Outside, the trap snapped shut. Rome stood at the gates, their searchlights cutting through the ancient dark.
The cave mouth erupted as flesh, brass, and dark iron collided for the final, desperate survival of a culture. Will Britannia be completely erased from the alternate map of history? Or will the Steam Empire burn in its own furnace? Choose your side in the comments below. The Iron Empire or the Steam Rebels? Subscribe to unlock Chapter 3.